While I was creating this episode, I got to know about a jinn called as Kareen, which is quite shocking. But I will tell you about Kareen at the end of the episode, so stay tuned. Hi, and welcome back to SYWK Podcast, where you can find everything related to paranormal. Did you hear my previous episode where I shared the history of jinns? If you haven't, then click the link in the description. For sure, you will enjoy it, and if you do, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Now let's come back to this episode where I'll be talking about the types of jinns. But before I go ahead, I would like to inform you that this episode is also for entertainment purpose, and I do not intend to spread blind faith or superstition. Neither the information is 100% true. I can be wrong, and if I am, please let me know. Before I go ahead, I would like to inform you that I did not research anything for this episode. I am sharing and reading all the information from a website called mythology.net. So I'll be keeping the information very short and sweet. So let us learn together the types of jinn. The first one is Ifrit. They are known to live in societies that are much like human world. While they prefer to marry other Ifrit, they are known to be able to marry humans and have children with them. Ifrit are also known to have the power to grant wishes. The next one is Marid. They are one of the most well-known types of jinn and are also known to be the most powerful one. Marids are also known to able to grant wishes and are likely the source of the 3 wishes legend. However, obtaining these wishes come at a costly price. So you give your soul and take these wishes. The next one is Ghoul. They are some of the most greatly feared jinn because of their ability to shapeshift and their tendency to prey on humans. While all jinns are feared to some extent, Ghoul are especially feared because of their craving for human flesh. Female ghouls are especially feared because of their ability to appear as normal and beautiful women. They convince human men to marry them and then destroy their life. The next one are called as Hin. They are a type of jinn that tend to appear as dogs and other animals. They are known to be spotted most often in Arabia, Persia and India. The next on the list is called as Jan. They are shapeshifters who live in the desert and are some of the most open-minded and friendly jinn to interact with humans. In fact, they were some of the first jinns that interacted with humans. Next on the list is called as Palis. They are a type of jinn that has many similarities to the vampire of Europe. They live in the desert and drain all the blood from their victims by licking their sole of the feet and sucking the blood out of the way. The next one is one of the most dangerous jinns of all time. They are called as Shaitan. They are an evil jinn that has no hope for salvation. Iblis, sometimes called Shaitan, are pure evil and are known to be the cause of many troubles in human world. They are sometimes used and controlled by strong dark magicians. They even have the ability to cause illness and even death. They are also capable of much destruction and can cause a person to lose everything they have. Though Shaitan are known to have the ability to possess humans, while other jinns also have this ability, the act is much more dangerous when it is done by a Shaitan. And now it's time to talk about one of the most horrifying jinns of all time. The jinn name is Kareen. But before I go ahead and tell you the information, I would like to tell you that if you are a weak mind and you cannot handle extreme horror, it's time now to pause this episode and go and watch or listen something else. Because after I telling you this information, it's going to haunt you for the rest of your life. So if you're ready, then let me go ahead. Kareens are perhaps one of the most interesting breeds of jinn. It is known that every person in the world is born with their own Kareen. This Kareen is the part of the human that causes them to do bad things and sin. It is possible to train the Kareen to become a servant, but it is known that this process takes many years and can be dangerous. Qareen is a type of a evil jinn that stays with humans at all times. They know each and everything about a person and encourage them to do bad deeds. So remember, next time when your inner self is telling you to do bad things, it's not you, it's your Qareen. I told you, this part of the episode is going to haunt you for the rest of your life. I don't know the information what I gave you is 100% true, because it's from a website and there is no possible way to fact check this. But I do believe in supernatural and paranormal stuff. Remember, there is no smoke without fire. What do you guys feel? What are your thoughts? Do you all believe in jinns? Anyways, in my next episode, I'll be sharing real life jinn stories which you guys have sent me. So stay tuned, and if you know anything more about the types of jinns, don't forget to comment below if you're listening to this episode on YouTube, or DM me on Instagram if you're listening to this episode on any of the audio platforms. Thank you for listening and stay tuned for my next episode.